What's up, everybody? This your Kinfolk JR. We back on deck, and this here's part 2 of the MOB series, Mind Over Body. Now, for those who haven't seen part 1, do your Kinfolk a favor. Bag that thing on up, make that turn right there, check out the video, get back with me, and I'll still be right here waiting for you. Now, for those who've already seen part 1, let's go ahead and move on down the road and keep on expanding our knowledge. Now, as you can recall, in part 1, we were speaking about the HPA axis. And that's the hypothalamus, pituitary, and adrenal. Alright? Now, what we're going to do today is we're going to speak about something that's connected to those glands. Alright? And that's the limbic system. Now, the limbic system is a part of our brain. That's a network of glands that is more or less responsible for our emotional center. Okay? Now, everyone knows that our body is made up of cells. Alright? Now, what I want to do is I want to speak about a specialized cell that our body is made of called neurons, okay? Neurons are the fundamental unit of our nervous system, all right? And if you know anything about the body, the nervous system is kind of like center control of our body. It's kind of like the human resources part of the body, all right? Now, neurons, they send signals throughout our bodies. It's kind of like Facebook friends and everything, all right? Neurons are cells, and they take in information and they broadcast information to other cells, all right? You got neurons, you got like 4 types of neurons. I'm not going to go into each type, but you have neurons that they respond to receptors like our skin. Alright? Things that we feel. The neurons respond to that, and they send signals to the other cells, kind of saying like, hey, you need to do this right here. You need to do that right there, because this right here is going on with the body. Alright? And the way they do this, they transmit these signals through chemical and electric agents. That's how it's done. And if you didn't know, your body is electric. Alright? And if you don't know anything about that, stick with me and I'll put you on game. Alright? Now, this is where I'm headed. I'm headed to a special kind of neuron. And it was just discovered in the early 90s. Alright? And a psychologist named Ramachandran, he's very critically acclaimed. Alright? This man here is at the top. He's at the top of his art. Alright? And what he does. This guy here said that the discovery of mirror neurons is like the most unpublicized scientific discovery in our age. I mean, he said like, man, that everybody needs to know about this right here, but for some reason, they don't want us to know. Alright? They want to know, but they don't want us to know. So since I know, I want to let y'all know, because y'all my kinfolk. Alright? Straighten up my lens right quick. Alright, let's move on. Mirror neurons. Man, mirror neurons are very significant with what they do. Alright, let me tell you what they do, man. First, let me tell you something that's very strange about mirror neurons. Mirror neurons, they can't determine between you and another person. Alright, your mirror neurons, when they look at another person, it's like looking in a mirror. And they see you and the other person as the same entity. That sounds strange, don't it? Alright? What I'm going to do is, since it sounds so strange, I'm going to show you how it works and how it operates in your life. Alright? When you at a football game, or you watching the game and you watching your favorite athlete run that ball or throw that pass or catch that ball, have you ever realized how your body starts, how your blood starts pumping and your heart starts beating and your adrenaline starts rushing and you on the edge of your seat, almost like you out there on the football field for real? Do you know why? Because your mirror neurons are seeing you and that athlete that's playing on the field as the same entity. So while that athlete is feeling his feelings that he's feeling and his adrenaline is rushing, yours is doing the same thing, because your mirror neurons are working. Alright? I'm going to show you another example. Movies. Alright? Have you ever seen how sad things happen in movies and it causes some people to cry? Especially women. You see women do it all the time. Not nothing against women, because men do it too. But you ever seen movies like when a very sad event happens in the movie and people just crying or wiping their eyes, and you know what I'm saying, about something that's fiction, about something that's not even reality, about something that's not even happening, but yet your body, your cells are sending signals inside of you telling you to cry because it is identifying with that actor or that actress as if you were them, and you feel yourself being them, and you respond to this. It's strange, huh? All right, let me give you another example. You might see some people fighting, you know what I'm saying, doing their thing, bow, 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 bow. Person get hit, get knocked down, and when they get hit, you like, oh man. You know what I'm saying? Your blood start rushing, your chill go up your spine. It's almost like you got hit. You know what I'm saying? Just watching the fight. But that's just your mirror neurons identifying with that event. I mean, I can go on and on and on with examples, but I'm pretty sure that you probably get the grip on what I'm speaking about right now, okay? Now, the reason why I want you to know about these mirror neurons, because the powers that be, they understand mirror neurons. And since they understand mirror neurons, they understand you. All right? Now, I want you to understand yourself so you can be 10 steps ahead of the game. You know what I'm talking about? Don't let the powers that be control you. You control your own life. All right? I'm going to show you another way how these things work. Me and my wife was watching television one day, and I noticed about 3 diet weight loss commercials come on back to back to back to back. And at the same time, me and my wife looked at each other because we kind of had the same feeling at the same time. I received a revelation, and the revelation was showing me how you got all these women in America, in the Western Hemisphere, that they are insecure, they have low self-esteem, they feel like they overweight, they all feel like they big, and the reason being is because the television is giving a program to their brains, to their mirror neurons, making them feel a certain way. All right? They're not, listen. We have countless amounts of thoughts and ideas that run through our heads every day. But I'm gonna tell you something. All them thoughts ain't yours. A lot of them thoughts are being put in your head, and you think you're thinking your own thoughts, but really you a puppet thinking thoughts that have already been manifested by the powers that be for you to think about. You know what I'm saying? I remember back in the days, I used to always say things like, I'm a product of the environment. I'm a product of the environment. But you know what? I wasn't a product of the environment. I was a product of what they were introducing me to, the programs. Okay? Now, I'm going to tell you something about programs. Programs change your DNA. All right? People always, for a long time, people thought that DNA was fixed. Like it was just stationary, like it stayed like it was. But no, DNA changed. DNA transformed. And this scientific evidence that proved this right here is called DNA mutation. And you know what transforms DNA? Sound and frequencies. All right? It changes DNA. All right? And when your DNA changes, it makes you think thoughts. It makes you crave things. It makes you desire things that you don't even know why you want them. Okay? And that's not cool. All right? You need to understand what to do about that. All right, because once you start thinking a certain way all the time, it's like seeds that's being planted. It's like energy that's being generated. You know what I'm saying? And that energy produces more energy, or I can say it like the scripture says: each seed produces a fruit after its own kind. All right. So if you're thinking a certain kind of way all the time, you're gonna keep on having seeds reproduce of that same type of thing. But that ain't gonna make no grape, and the grape ain't gonna make no lemon. Feel what I'm talking about? And check this out right here. Your thoughts, they generate energy. Not only do they generate energy, they generate a whole lot more. And I'm gonna show you with a good example. Take a grain of sand, for instance. A grain of sand, since it has mass, since it can't be weighed, it exerts gravity. It may be a minuscule amount of gravity, but it still exerts gravity indeed. Now let's say, for instance, right, that we took a whole lot of grains of sand and fused them together to make something like the moon. And it exerts enough gravity to pull on the oceans of the earth. or to drag the tides back and forth on this planet. Check this out. Let me tell you about your thoughts. Your thoughts are actually subatomic particles that can be weighed. They can be weighed, and since they can be weighed, that means they have mass. And if your thoughts got mass, that also means that they exert gravity. Okay? Now, imagine if something is your dominant thought. If you're thinking something all the time, it exerts enough gravity to pull things toward you. Okay? So since you have that understanding, since you got that knowledge right there, start thinking thoughts that's going to enhance your life. Start thinking thoughts that's going to make you wealthy, that's going to make you healthy, that's going to make you at ease, that's going to give you a peace of mind. Straight up. Start doing that, and that right there will start generating, and it will create a loop, and it will keep coming back to you, keep coming back to you. You know what I'm talking about? Don't treat people bad. Don't be bitter. Don't walk around unforgiving. Don't walk around with hate in your heart, treating other people this way and oppressing people, because through those mirror neurons in your body, they will perceive that as if you're being hated, as if you're being treated bitterly, as if you're being unforgave. You know what I'm saying? And that will create negative feelings, negative emotions in your body, and negative emotions have a bad effect on your DNA. Straight up, it has been proven. Negative emotions cause illness, it causes sicknesses, it causes your body to not be at ease. And you know what a lot of people do when they feel not at ease? They like to drink, they like to get drunk, they like to get high. You know why? To dull them sensations. But you know what? All that's doing is compounding and making a bad thing worse. And you know what? It's just killing them, killing them, killing them. And you know what? We ain't trying to kill. We're trying to bring life. We're trying to bring life, and we're trying to have life, and we're trying to have life more abundantly. So you know how you get that? You get that by giving. You get that by loving. You get that by treating people right. And you know what? Your body perceives that as if it's being done for you. Have you ever noticed that when you do something good for a person, it just makes you feel good inside? It makes you feel good. Straight up. I know you done had that feeling before. I know you done experienced that. And the reason why you experienced that and felt that way is because that's your mirror neurons experiencing you doing well for people as others doing well for you. And you know what? If you create that energy and start doing these things all the time, oh man, it exerts gravity. It exerts gravity, and it accumulates gravity. And it starts to pull things into your orbit, man. Things that you want. Things that you've always been wanting. Let me tell you something. If you want something, give it away. If it's something that you're trying to have, give it away. You know what? You ever heard that old saying? If you want friends, become friendly. The same concept applies. If you want something, give it away. If you want to be loved, love others. If you want to be a receiver and you want to gain and you want to have things, give things away. And then things will start coming to you. Check it out, man. We getting deep. We're going to keep on getting deeper and deeper. There's a whole lot of more concepts that we're going to keep on coming with, and we're going to keep building. We're going to keep building. We're going to keep building. Information rules the nation. I'll let you folks.